point I'm making is that it didn't happen in Ghana's case, it happened in Belgium. So we cannot totally jettison the primacy or the primary effect happening in an election, especially when Bawumia is a new candidate. Just like the Belgium case, where they said that when people are new and they get the first or second spot, there's a certain psychological bias.
Is Bawumia entirely new?
That'll be his first time on the ballot.
I agree. But talking about the persona,
we are talking about the ballot.
Hold on for me. If I'm somebody who is living in Ghana and I followed the exploits of Bawumia, talking about the economy, talking about I said it to dollar and all the things he's done, and they didn't win the first elections in 2012, and then they won in 2016, and he's been vice president. If I go to the booth, although it's going to be the first time he's going to be on the ballot paper, he's known. He's known.
It happened with Mahama as well, when he was on the ballot for the first time.
I'm coming, David. The fact is that Bawumia is known, yes. Is 2024 the first time be on the ballot?
Yes.
And the research says that when there are new candidates on the ballot, they're still in the primacy effect. Everybody can check. The conclusion is that when they are first on the ballot, that's the first time, people have a certain psychological bias towards them. So if Mahama was second or third, still their pieces will not suffer. The reason why I'm saying, you see, if you notice my analysis, I'm saying that Bawumia's 8th position.
Mahama's
8th position will not affect him because it will be his 4th time on the ballot.
And the advantage for you, the advantage is that he's already known.
He's already known.
And I'm also arguing that when it comes to Bawumia,
but when it comes to this parliamentary candidate, they will suffer.
No, that has no two ways about that. I've already said that. No two ways about that. So that's why I keep saying that for me, I'm not necessarily looking at the parliamentary candidates. I'm focusing attention on the presidential.
No, hold on. But the parliamentary candidate has a certain bearing on the presidential results. You get it? There's a certain bearing it has. So Bawumia's advantage, what do I say Bawumia? Mahama's advantage is that it will be his 4th time. It will be a Thomas Mahama Danonim. But the issue comes in when you raise the first time voters.
So you think that's going to cause a lot of skirt and blouse issues there?
Probably.
That is possible.
Probably. That's the point I'm
and I'm saying that I've alluded to that already. Listen, I've alluded to that already. And I've said that even listening to Newsfile on Saturday. Bossman and Co are saying that, listen, it's a challenge going forward we'll look at.
Obi betimi to Mahama we president. Okoto no asay no. Before you realize, don't say no.
That's why I keep saying that for me, education ought to be done not just from the political parties, but from the NCC, whom unfortunately are also having their own personal issues, in their offices.
No, by the education, let me just ask you this: based on the balloting position now, which party do you think
in terms of the presidential?
In terms of presidential, who do you think will have to do lot more education?
The parties themselves.
The parties.
Yes.
No, I'm coming between MPP and NDC. Who have to do more education?
I think that the NDC would have to do more education.
Exactly the point. So that's what
NDC would have to do more
marketing.
education.
Because to date, I follow almost all their parliamentary candidates. They cannot give you their number.
No. For now they can't.
Exactly.
And
see, because their flyers are not out. Mostly their flyers come with their presidential candidates.
But